Good afternoon. I am Isana Cayetano, and you're watching News 5 at noon. Let's get you up to speed with the latest stories making headlines today. A deadly Sunday night shooting on Rivera Street claims the life of a paralyzed teenager. The bullet-riddled body of 20-year-old Joshua Hall was found in Corozal, and his family has serious reservations about the circumstances surrounding his death. A weekend fire in San Pedro leaves 9 families homeless, and has Belize detected its first case of the New World Screwworm? These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno Fuels. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new 50-inch TV, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get a coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today, fill your tank, and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno, a brand committed with the future.
Welcome back. A tragic weekend of violence across the country culminated in the heartbreaking murder of a paralyzed teenager in Belize City on Sunday night. Tron Gibson, who had been confined to a wheelchair since a shooting in Mahogany Heights left him paralyzed at 15, was hanging out with friends on Rivera Street when a gunman suddenly appeared. The assailant fired multiple shots, killing Gibson and injuring another person. This morning, we spoke with a resident who rushed Gibson to the KHMH and also had a heartfelt conversation with his grieving grandmother.
I just passed the man and gone home for a cup of coffee and sit down in my house. I feel like dynamite. But when I heard the lead breaking it and then they come on again, I said, no man, I know a gunshot. But I remember I left my son out there, so I run outside. When I reach outside, I see the commotion. I see man, the chauffeur, man, pan ground. When I can just see the young boy in the wheelchair, my neighbor, I just left out here. I said, man, well, I just jumped in my vehicle, bring the vehicle up and try. The man, they talk all the way to the hospital for me. And I said, talk, the man, they tell me, see nothing. And I have high hopes that the only graze as the man get carried. The energy where you have to talk to me. Left out of the hospital, put up on the ground, they give the policeman their name, they asked me for my name. By the time I get home, so they will lay down your call that the man passed away. So I'm kind of shocking for said the man, a young boy, I got that energy, but the time I don't get shot before. This man may have a great, a bright future ahead, and I can never give up in life, man. The man never give up in life at all. The man try to make sure he could be independent of himself, with the lead assistance of people, but otherwise not, brother, the man try for himself.
I know my grandson is a good guy. He's me get, a mishap up so before. But this time, I don't know why this happened, because I know for him. Because he was out here by himself all the while, for a whole hour or more. Right there, so with the phone, the talk, so. And as after when the people come and hang on down, so, that right after that, the thing happens. So, if that him me want to just pass right there and shut her, because I'm out here all the while, even police pass and say I'm out here. And then tell and get on the side and so, right? So, the intended target wasn't him. Definitely, because I could have get it before. Because they out here for hours, they wait to see when they come for make it go down, they go talk, and nothing never happened. So I knew he wasn't the intended target, but as they gone there and talk, I don't know if that 10 minutes after they say, I don't know, I wasn't down there.
A police press brief with details of this incident is expected later today. The body of 20-year-old Joshua Hall was found in the Dominguez layout area of Corozal town, just a short distance from his family home in San Antonio village. Hall was last seen a week ago at the Corozal police station, where he was signing in as required by his bail conditions for a robbery charge. Records show he signed in that morning, but there is no footage of him leaving the station, and no family members were home to confirm his arrival. That same day, he was reported missing, sparking a tireless search. His family even pulled together a $5,000 reward for his safe return. Tragically, on December 29th, his body was discovered hidden in a bushy area, riddled with gunshot wounds. Hall's body was taken to the Corozal Community Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. His family has taken to social media to express their grief and heartbreak, noting that Joshua was expecting a child and had planned to stay out of trouble. More details will emerge as police continued their investigation. An early Sunday morning fire on Sea Star Street in San Pedro town wreaked havoc, destroying 2 apartment buildings and a garage and leaving 9 families homeless. The blaze erupted around 1:30 a.m., rapidly consuming the buildings. In a heroic effort, police rushed into the inferno to rescue 4 sleeping children, while firefighters fought tirelessly to control the flames. Nelson Middleton, the manager of Centavos apartment complex, shared with News 5 that he was in Cayo when he got the devastating call. He expressed his sorrow, noting that the second building was already engulfed in flames by the time the firefighters arrived.
My son called me. I was in Camalote, that one of the buildings was on fire at St. Amber's apartment. So I asked Sin to call the fire department. Like 10 minutes after, he told me that the fire department has arrived and he was put it on the guards to deal with the fire.
Okay. Now, this building, it was 1 or 2? Because I'm hearing it's 2 buildings.
It's 2 buildings on different lots. It's 457 and 458. Yeah.
And it housed how many families?
It housed 9 families because we occupied the room upstairs.
So yourself, you're a victim too?
Yes.
And everybody lost everything?
Everything lost. Everything lost.
People are saying that the fire spread rather quickly. Do you think wind was a factor? What would you say contributed to the fast rate at which the fire burned?
I wouldn't say wind. I mean, the building is made out of pine. But I won't blame the fire department because we have to work with what we got. But what happened could have saved at least one of the buildings, because when the fire department reached on site, the second building was not even on fire yet. Next one was already engulfed in fire, so I don't know what happened. So, but I mean, we have to be more careful when we go on the scene of those fires. I mean, we know we can't save one building, then we try to save the other one, because then if we have saved the other one, the next victim wouldn't have lost everything. So that is just my thing.
Authorities are looking into a suspected case of New World screwworm in the southwestern Toledo district. The Belize Agricultural Health Authority, BAHA, and the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Enterprise have confirmed that technical teams are on the ground conducting a thorough assessment. The screwworm is a nasty parasite that can wreak havoc on livestock and other animals. BAHA and the ministry are urging livestock owners, transporters, and the public to stay alert. Preventative measures include regularly checking animals for signs of myiasis, wound infestations by larvae, reporting any suspected cases to BAHA or healthcare providers immediately, and ensuring livestock have an NWS health inspection certificate and movement permits before being transported. Additionally, animal movements should only happen during daylight hours, and all animals, including pets, must be declared at designated animal movement control points. Illegal animal movement is a major factor in the spread of screwworm across Central America. BAHA has stressed the importance of following the strict regulations outlined in the New World Screwworm Prevention, Control and Eradication Regulations under Statutory Instrument 143 of 2024. Violators could face fines of up to $5,000, imprisonment for up to 3 years, or both. A press conference is scheduled for this afternoon at 2 o'clock. That wraps up our midday news brief. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for the news in full at 6 p.m. and don't forget to follow us on social media for the latest news. Have a great afternoon.
In the face of tragedy, you depend on accurate and timely information. In times of triumph, you seek to be inspired. You demand transparency and accountability. Your desire is to know and to understand, to be heard and seen. I take pride in telling stories that safeguard communities. Your dedication and success live on through these reports. Getting to the truth is my duty. My unwavering commitment is to tell the stories that matter the most to you. I am News 5.